So first things first, when you're shooting in Houston, you have to pre-humidify your lenses so they are adjusted to the humidity. But this is the setup I'm using for all my video stuff right now and really liking it so far. So first things first, we knocked out all the normal listing photos. The plan was to shoot some lifestyle content for this listing later on in the day when it was golden hour, which is my favorite time to shoot anything really. So we got everything knocked out in time and all prepared for some people to show up and basically act like they were living in the house, so you can imagine what it's like if you're going to live there if you're the buyer. So number one thing you want to do if you're doing these is make sure you talk to your clients a lot and see what their vision is, and then do what you can to make it come to life while featuring parts of the house that are important selling points. So for this one, we featured a lot of the pool. We featured a lot of the fire features, the outdoor kitchen, and this whole barn secondary house thing, because this is where you would be a lot of the time if you were living there. So we knocked out all that stuff. Didn't have enough time to do the normal video shoot, so I had to come back the next day. And so after that, we just knocked out some dusk photos since the light was all nice and glowy. One thing make sure you keep in mind when you're filming lifestyle stuff for real estate is to film in sequences so you're not stuck with just one shot of everything. You want some wider shots, you want some tighter shots, you want some shots that are more focused in on the details, more focused on the human experience of living in this house. And you also want the viewers to be able to see where this lifestyle stuff is actually happening in the house. So you want to make sure to get wide shots to show the context to where, if you're living there, you're going to be having fun in this barn area or by the pool, whatever. So combo of wide, medium, and tight, just like I'm always saying on the channel, really works out. And then you also have a lot more room to edit. So you can make these little sequences and make a fun experience for the viewer. So the plan was to meet the horse rider there the next day, but since we didn't have enough time, we were planning on doing the whole video of the normal house stuff also. And somehow miraculously my drone still worked even though I ran it into a power line, so definitely watch out for those because sensors do not pick them up. My client didn't really want a ton of shots of the inside of the house, they just wanted the highlights and to mostly focus on the lifestyle. So that didn't really take that long. Alright, so we were shooting this real cool Airbnb that the realtor also owned. And quick little tip, if you're doing photography with flash in wood cabin scenarios, using a white cloth or a pillow or something is really great because you can reflect your flash off of it instead of just the orange walls, and you can get a lot more accurate colors that way. It's still a little challenging, but definitely helps. So we knocked out all this stuff and got some fajita tacos that were really good. Then we hung out for the rest of the day and edited on the way back too. Knocked it all out. Alright, so this day started out with hanging out with the pups in the morning. They were really cute. And cleaning up my clothes since I was traveling. They were all wrinkly while editing a little bit more in the morning. Then met up with the one and only Andrea Restrepo. Today we're shooting a lifestyle branded video for his company, Pro Real Media. Super pumped about it. Review.
It's delicious, thank you.
It's an Andre in the wild. What are you doing in there?
Getting the shot.
Nice. I'll be doing a tutorial on how to do this for yourself sometime soon. If you want to see more about that, or if you have any questions, let me know. Getting y'all on the vlog.
On the vlog. But the overall scene is just incorporating like me walking through the door and then...
So basically just followed Andre around at one of his listing shoots. He was doing some lifestyle stuff as well, and wanted to highlight his client interactions and really focusing in on the type of work that he really wants to get more clients of, which is this high-end lifestyle content. So it worked out really well. Then we grabbed some lunch. Then we headed downtown to this cool studio. Not sure what it's called, but it was off peerspace.com. And he'd been there before for a short film, so thought it'd be a really cool location for this as well. When you're doing these interview shoots, always helps to test out some angles before you get out any gear and see what you think you want to work with before everything gets super messy. And he really wanted a symmetrical composition where he's in the middle and all the leading lines kind of go in towards the center, so this worked out really well. And we thought it also makes sense to have a light in the background, making it look kind of like he's in a video studio or something, since that's what his business does, and he wants to do more videos like branded content like this for his own clients. So thought it worked out really cool. Let me know if you have any questions about interview setups like this as well. I've got a lot more footage that I can do a tutorial on at some point. There's downtown. Andre's video.
Yep.
Not many people do this for their own photo video business, so I think it's definitely something to consider if you have one and want to promote yourself, especially if you do this kind of work for clients. It's a really great way to show the value of investing in it and the effectiveness of it, because your clients can see that and then realize that they need to get the one also. So that's part of the goal too for this, for Andre. There he goes. He's looking at the camera talking. Woo. There's Mr. Andre. The classic interview setup. Look at the camera again. There he is, manual focus.
B-cam.
B-cam, R6 Mark II. This is Andre's view.
Pretty sweet.
Nice. Any last words?
Planning is the key to this, for sure. This would have been a disaster without all the planning and having it word by word.
How long did it take to film?
Like 15 minutes. It took like 2 hours to set up. How it goes.
Yep. Test graded the footage and everything. Tried a bunch of different stuff. And he looks good.
What the heck?
What happened?
My name's Andre. Plug it into your laptop. Wants to wait for the shoot, have actors and subjects, do all day shoots, use cinema cameras.
What is this?
Excellent. Truly for true.
Can someone explain this? For real?
Actors and subjects, do all day shoots, and use cinema cameras. I wonder if you're gonna have trouble syncing this up now, though.
No. It's not done yet, but here's a little preview of how that turned out.
My name is Andre, and I'm the owner of ProReal Media based in Houston, Texas.
Oh, hey, also, why do you use the R6 Mark II for all your stuff?
So, here's my video summarized into like 4 sentences. No record limits, no overheating, oversampled 6K, false color, and other few video features, but basically what the first R6 should have been. And I know I mentioned that in another video that we did together. I was like, it wasn't worth it, but I'm kind of upset at previous Andre for saying that, because
Yeah, like 2-3 months later you bought one.
yeah, it was so premature. Like, I never actually rented it. I just used my friends for like a second, and I couldn't tell the difference, and that was pretty dumb. So it's been awesome. It just works, and it's so streamlined for just photo video. Just works.
Nice camera, super lightweight on a gimbal too.
Yeah, you need to show the two setups.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I get a photo of this.
And then we headed out because our studio time was done. We were there for 4 hours, got some photos in at the end too, so it all worked out nicely. So I had to get some Tex-Mex because I don't have it in Charlottesville, where I'm at now, and miss it. Chewy's isn't the best one ever, but still pretty good. And then we both passed out trying to watch Jack Ryan because the first episode was boring. And then Andre made some fresh drilled coffee in the next morning. And then I took my obligatory selfie with his dog. And then headed out. Got this at the gas station while I was returning my rental car. So I hope this video was helpful for you, a little bit different than normal. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace.